every time I look around here, it kind of still blows my mind how many freaking cars are piled up at my shop. Anyway, so update on the Wagoneer. So she's running, and honestly, pretty smooth little running machine. It's only one issue. The power steering pump that we replaced because it was leaking is leaking. The new one is. So that's fantastic. But anyway, so next things to go, we got to fix this gate here. This gate is a travesty on the inside. Works really well, but yeah, good times. Radio is not even anywhere on the to-do list. I got angry, slammed this door, and the window came off its truck, so don't get angry. I got no voltage going to my seats here. I got to figure something out with that, but it's a little noisy, so don't be alarmed. But I found the switch, got the duct tape off of the sunroof, and would you look at that? Needs to be greased, but man, I got it done. Gotta work a sunroof. So if you ever have any leaks from a sunroof, before you start doing what this guy did, which was duct tape everything nearby, including everything on top, everything underneath, and then sprayed great stuff. Anyway, they sprayed great stuff all up in this. Don't be that guy. Fix it the right way. These are drains. A sunroof isn't necessarily waterproof. It has a tray up here. And as it rains or you're in, I don't know, a car wash, it fills up with water and then drains through this tube all the way down the post. And yeah, I don't think you can see it, but it goes all the way down through here and then goes down into there and drains. That one's a different color, but I replaced them. Use a little bit of RTV, and there you go. Doesn't take your water anymore. Got a little bit of an issue with this sill right here, the inner sill. We're going to use some windshield sealant. We're going to get up in there and we're going to seal that real good once it's nice and dry. And should be ready to go. And other news, the air conditioning has a leak somewhere. We got it working really, really well. And then it decided to crap the bed. But the big thing I want to talk about was, and the reason I haven't made a video about it in a couple days is, if you remember back in my other video, I was talking about the oil pressure problems we were having and some of the issues that this engine was having. Well, we ran it for like 3 days while we were diagnosing some stuff. Ran fine, shut it off, let it sit for about 30 minutes, fire it up, no oil pressure. So the oil pump kept losing its prime. So right now I'm running it again, letting it sit, trying to see where it comes out to. But basically what I think we ended up figuring out was, the first time it happened, it was because the new gasket that came with the new parts did not have a hole for the oil pressure, high oil pressure bypass. So as you ran the oil up and as the pressure increased, you'd hit like 80 pounds and you're like, whoa, this engine's got great oil pressure. Not this one. This one's not supposed to be like that. So in other words, we had some issues. So we got that replaced. Ran great. We thought we had it fixed. Started doing it again. Ran great. It kept changing things. Kept changing the oil pump cover to the old model, and we thought we had it fixed. It ran for 3 days. I drove it all day today, and then we just loses oil pressure again. And so what I did this last time was we went to the original 1986 oil pump cover, which, believe it or not, actually was the only cover that had an actual high oil pressure filter bypass, which was right inside the filter. So if your filter were to get clogged, it would send refiltered or unfiltered oil to the engine, so you wouldn't blow your engine up. So basically, actually a little bit better. I had to change the oil filter adapter and got that on, and so far so good. The reason we used that one to begin with wasn't because we knew that it didn't have that, or that it had that bypass valve in it. We used that one because it had a thinner gasket on it, which we believe, I'm not sure, but I'm starting to feel a little bit hopeful. We think that it was having a clearance issue with the bottom of the gears where they mesh and then they hover. Hold on, let me get my hands up here. Gears, the bottom of them cover, and there was a clearance problem in between there. So the gears sitting like this, and it was too much like this, not enough like this. And if there's too much clearance, it will lose its prime when you shut the engine down. It won't be able to pick up oil again. So anyway, so really big things: AC leak, sunroof leak, which you've almost got done, and probably recycling the tailgate, or at least the window portion of the tailgate off of that one, and putting this window back on its track that I broke. And yeah, then it's on the tires.